Hi, hello, and welcome again to another unscripted episode of Natural Juan. And this time, we're finally going to take a look at one of the first fighting fantasy games. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Warlock of Firetop Mountain, and I am going to do a playthrough of this particular game. But before I do that, I'd like to invite you all to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell for notifications for more content like this. And remember guys, since this is unscripted, be prepared for me making a lot of mistakes, and since these games are known for being very hard, don't be surprised if I die a lot. So yeah, let's go. Okay. So this is the Warlock of Firetop Mountain by Steve Jackson and Ian Livingstone, and this is their first book, so let's dive in. So okay, let's move. So how to fight creatures of the underworld. Before embarking on your adventure, you must first determine your own strengths and weaknesses. You have in your possession a sword and a shield, together with a rucksack containing provisions, food and drink for the trip. You have been preparing for your quest by training yourself in swordplay and exercising vigorously to build up your stamina. To see how effective your preparations have been, you must use the dice to determine your initial skill and stamina scores. On page 18 to 19, there is an adventure sheet which you may use to record the details of an adventure. On it, you will find boxes for recording your skill and stamina scores. You are advised to either record your scores on the adventure sheet in pencil or make photocopies of the page to use in future adventures. So okay, let's go. I have my trusty notepad here. Let's just save it as... Okay. Warlock of Firetop Mountain 1. So okay, let's put my name here, just so we're ready. And let's start. Skill, stamina, and luck. Roll 1 die, add 6 to this number, and enter this total in the skill box on the adventure sheet. So we'll use this, so skill. Let's use 6 plus roll 1 die, it says. So yeah, that's 1d6 here. 1. That is not a lot. But oh yeah, okay, let's just leave it be. Next, stamina. Roll both dice, add 12 to the number rolled, and enter this total in the stamina box. Okay, so 12 plus, let's make it 2. 3! That is still not a lot. Oh my god, these are very ridiculously low rolls. I think I may have to re-roll this sometime later, but let's see. Okay, luck. There's also a luck box. Roll 1 die, add 6 to this number, and enter this total in the luck box. Okay. 6 plus 1. Oh god, I have the worst luck today. Pun intended, sorry. Yeah, but yeah, you can see the rolls are really low, and I don't expect to survive very long. Okay, for reasons that will be explained below, skill, stamina, and luck scores change constantly during an adventure. You must keep an accurate record of these scores, and for this reason, you are advised either to write small in the boxes or to keep an eraser handy, but never rub out your initial scores. Although you may be awarded additional skill, stamina, and luck points, these totals may never exceed your initial scores, except on very rare occasions when you will be instructed on a particular page. So yeah, so I guess I'll stick to these. Your skill score reflects your swordsmanship and general fighting expertise. The higher the better. But we got really low ones. But yeah, let's just go. Your stamina score reflects your general constitution, your will to survive, your determination, and overall fitness. The higher your stamina score, the longer you will be able to survive. But I don't know how long we'll survive with 15 stamina points. Your luck score indicates how naturally lucky a person you are. Luck and magic are facts of life in the fantasy kingdom you are about to explore. Oh god, I have doubts about this. Battles. You will often come across pages in the book which instruct you to fight a creature of some sort. An option to flee may be given, but if not, or if you choose to attack the creature anyway, you must resolve the battle as described below. First, record the creature's skill and stamina scores in the first vacant monster encounter box on your adventure sheet. The scores for each creature are given in the book each time you have an encounter. The sequence of combat is then roll the 2 dice, once for the creature, add its skill score. This total is the creature's attack strength. I guess maybe in a battle later I'll demonstrate how this actually works. Roll the 2 dice once for yourself. Add this number roll to your current skill score. This total is your attack strength. If your attack strength is higher than that of the creature, you have wounded it. Proceed to step 4. If the creature's attack strength is higher than yours, it has wounded you. Proceed to step 5. If both attack strength totals are the same, you have avoided each other's blows. Start the next attack round from step 1 above. Step 4. You have wounded the creature, so subtract 2 points from its stamina score. You may use your luck here to do additional damage. See over. Step 5. The creature has wounded you, so subtract 2 points from your own stamina score. Again, you may use luck points at this stage. Sorry about that. Yeah, I just burped. Step 6. Make the appropriate adjustments to either the creature's or your own stamina scores, and your luck score if you used luck. See over. Begin the next attack round. Repeat steps 1 to 6. This sequence continues until the stamina score of either you or the creature you are fighting has been reduced to 0. Death. Escaping. On some pages you may be given the option of running away from a battle should things be going badly for you. However, if you do run away, the creature automatically gets in 1 wound on you. Subtract 2 stamina points as you flee. Such is the price of cowardice. Note that you may use luck on this wound in the normal way. You may only escape if that option is specifically given to you on the page. Fighting more than 1 creature. Masked combat. If you come across more than 1 creature in a particular encounter, the instructions on that page will tell you how to handle the battle. Sometimes you will treat them as a single monster. Sometimes you will fight each one in turn. Okay, yeah, pretty good rules. Luck. At various times during your adventure, either in battles or when you come across situations in which you could either be lucky or unlucky, details of these are given on the pages themselves. You may call on your luck to make the outcome more favorable. But beware, using luck is a risky business, and if you are unlucky, the results could be disastrous. Well, we are very unlucky, so this will be a disaster either way. The procedure for using your luck is as follows. Roll 2 dice. If the number rolled is equal to or less than your current luck score, you have been lucky and the result will go in your favor. If the number you rolled is higher than your current luck score, you have been unlucky and you will be penalized. This procedure is known as testing your luck. Each time you test your luck, you must subtract 1 point from your current luck score. Thus, you will soon realize that the more you rely on your luck, the more risky this will become. Using luck in battles. On certain pages of the book, you will be told to test your luck, and will be told the consequences of your being lucky or unlucky. However, in battles, you will always have the option of using your luck, either to inflict a more serious wound on a creature you have just wounded, or to minimize the effects of a wound the creature has just inflicted on you. If you have just wounded the creature, you may test your luck as described above. If you are lucky, you have inflicted a severe wound and may subtract an extra 2 points from the creature's stamina score. However, if you are unlucky, the wound was a mere graze and you must restore 1 point to the creature's stamina. Instead of scoring the normal 2 points of damage, you have now scored only 1. If the creature has just wounded you, you may test your luck to try and minimize the wound. If you are lucky, you have managed to avoid the full damage of the blow. Restore 1 point of stamina. Instead of doing 2 points of damage, it has done only 1. If you are unlucky, you have taken a more serious blow. Subtract 1 extra stamina point. Remember that you must subtract 1 point from your own luck score each time you test your luck. Restoring skill, stamina, and luck. Skill. Your skill score will not change much during your adventure. Occasionally, a page may give instructions to increase or decrease your skill score. A magic weapon may increase your skill, but remember that only 1 weapon can be used at a time. You cannot claim 2 skill bonuses for carrying 2 magic swords. Your skill score can never exceed its initial value unless specifically instructed. Drinking the potion of skill, see later, will restore your skill to its initial level at any time. Stamina and provisions. Your stamina score will change a lot during your adventure as you fight monsters and undertake arduous tasks. As you near your goal, your stamina level may be dangerously low and battles may be particularly risky, so be careful. Your haversack contains enough provisions for 10 meals. You may rest and eat only when allowed by the instructions on a page, and you may eat only 1 meal at a time. Eating a meal restores 4 stamina points. When you eat a meal, add 4 points to your stamina score and deduct 1 point from your provisions. A separate provisions remaining box is provided on the adventure sheet for recording details of provisions. Remember that you have a long way to go, so use your provisions wisely. So remember also that your stamina score may never exceed its initial value unless specifically instructed on a page. Drinking the potion of strength, see later, will restore your stamina to its initial level at any time. Luck. Additions to your luck score are awarded through the adventure when you have been particularly lucky. Details are given on the pages of the book. Remember that, as with skill and stamina, your luck score may never exceed its initial value, unless specifically instructed on a page. Drinking the potion of fortune, see later, will restore your luck to its initial level at any time and increase your initial luck by 1 point. It's okay. So provisions. 10 over 10. Okay. Equipment and potions. You will start your adventure with a bare minimum of equipment, but you may find other items during your travels. You are armed with a sword and are dressed in leather armor. You have a rucksack, haversack, backpack on your back to hold your provisions and any treasures you may come across. You also carry a lantern which lights your way. In addition, you may take 1 bottle of magical potion which will aid you on your quest. You may choose to take a bottle of any of the following: a potion of skill, restores skill points; a potion of strength, restores stamina points; a potion of fortune, restores luck points and adds 1 to initial luck. These potions may be taken at any time during your adventure. Taking a measure of potion will restore skill, stamina, or luck scores to their initial level, and the potion of fortune will add 1 point to your initial luck score before luck is restored. Each bottle of potion contains enough for 2 measures, i.e. the characteristic may be restored twice during an adventure. Each time it is used, make a note on your adventure sheet. Remember also that you may only choose 1 of the 3 potions to take on your trip, so choose wisely. Okay, I think I'll take with myself a potion of stamina. That's what. Okay, so I'll take one that will restore my stamina points. Hints on play. This is where it gets hard. There is one true way through the Warlock's dungeon, and it will take you several attempts to find it. Make notes and draw a map as you explore. This map will be invaluable in future adventures and enable you to progress rapidly to unexplored sections. Not all rooms contain treasure. Many merely contain traps and creatures which you will no doubt fall foul of. There are many wild goose chase passages, and whilst you may indeed progress through the dungeon, you will not take the Warlock's treasure unless you have picked up certain specific items on the way. Several keys will be found in dungeon rooms. Only by arriving at the Warlock's treasure with the correct keys to open his chest will you get to his treasure. You can expect many frustrations in Firetop Mountain. The one true way involves a minimum of risk, and any player, no matter how weak on initial dice rolls, should be able to get through fairly easy. That sounds good. May the luck of the gods go with you on the adventure ahead. My god, that sounds like what? What's this? Hunger Games? May the odds be forever in your favor? Oh my god. Okay, let's start. Rumors. Only a foolhardy adventurer would embark upon such a perilous quest without first finding out as much as possible about the mountain and its treasures. Before your arrival at the foot of Firetop Mountain, you spent several days with the townsfolk of a local village, some 2 days' journey from the base. Being a likable sort of person, you found it easy to get on with the local peasants, although they told many stories about the mysterious Warlock Sanctuary. You could not feel sure that all, or indeed any, of these were based on fact. The villagers had seen many adventurers pass through on their way to the mountain, but very few ever returned. The journey ahead was extremely dangerous. That you knew for certain. Of those who returned to the village, none contemplated going back to Firetop Mountain. There seemed to be some truth in the rumor that the Warlock's treasure was stored in a magnificent chest with 2 locks, and the keys to these locks were guarded by various creatures within the dungeons. The Warlock himself was a sorcerer of great power. Some described him as old, others as young. Some said his power came from an enchanted deck of cards, others from the silky black gloves that he wore. The entrance to the mountain was guarded by a pack of warty-faced goblins, stupid creatures fond of their food and drink. Towards the inner chambers, the creatures became more fearsome. To reach the inner chambers, you would have to cross a river. The ferry service was regular, but the ferryman enjoyed a good barter, so you should save a gold piece for the trip. The locals also encourage you to keep a good map of your wanderings, for without a map you would end up hopelessly lost within the mountain. When it finally came to your day of leaving, the whole village turned out to wish you a safe journey. Tears came to the eyes of many of the women, young and old alike. Wow. You couldn't help wondering whether they were tears of sorrow, shed by eyes which would never see you alive again. Oh, now turn over. Ooh. The steep face in front of you looks to have been savaged by the claws of some gargantuan beast. It does? Okay, 1. At last, your 2-day hike is over. You unsheath your sword, lay it on the ground, and sigh with relief as you lower yourself down onto the mossy rocks to sit for a moment's rest. You stretch, rub your eyes, and finally look up at Firetop Mountain. The very mountain itself looks menacing. The steep face in front of you looks to have been savaged by the claws of some gargantuan beast. Sharp, rocky crags jut out at unnatural angles. At the top of the mountain, you can see the eerie red coloring, probably some strange vegetation, which has given the mountain its name. Perhaps no one will ever know exactly what grows up there, as climbing the peak must surely be impossible. Your quest lies ahead of you. Across the clearing is a dark cave entrance. You pick up your sword, get to your feet, and consider what dangers may lie ahead of you. But with determination, you thrust the sword home into its scabbard and approach the cave. You peer into the gloom to see dark, slimy walls with pools of water on the stone floor in front of you. The air is cold and dank. You light your lantern and step warily into the blackness. Cobwebs brush your face, and you hear the scurrying of tiny feet. Rats, most likely. You set off into the cave. After a few yards, you arrive at a junction. Will you turn west, turn to 71, or east, turn to 278? Okay, here we are. So let's choose. Let's start with 1. And I think, yeah, being far easterner, I'll go east. So that's 278. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah. One thing I will tell you guys is that this game is really hard. This is the kind of game that you will likely die multiple times. Almost like, I don't know, Dark Souls. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe this kind of game. $278. Come on, come on. Wow. Yeah, this is the difficulty. If you don't have the actual book, like the physical book, you can run into problems like this, but this is easy in its own way as well. Okay. 273. We're close. 274. Yeah, let's go. The passageway soon comes to an end at a locked wooden door. You listen at the door but hear nothing. Will you try to charge the door down? If so, turn to 156. If you would rather turn around and go back to the junction, turn to 92. Because I feel a little brave. Let's see, maybe we'll get a reward. Look, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I honestly don't know. We could, I could get killed here, but yeah, let's go. 156. Let's just use... Okay, let's go to 70 then. There we go, we're a lot closer to 156. Yeah. I hope I don't run into a big old monster just yet though. Okay, let's go. 156. You charge the door with your shoulder. Roll 2 dice. If the number is less than or equal to your skill score, you succeed. Turn to 343. If the number rolled is greater than your skill, you rub your bruised shoulder and decide against trying again. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we get. Not 3, just 2. Oh my goodness. 7. Oh, we succeeded. Yeah, we succeeded. Yeah, I did it. I knocked the door down, even if I do have just a skill score of about 7. So yeah, that's what, 343? 343. The door bursts open and you fall headlong into a room, but your heart jumps as you realize you are not landing on the floor but plunging down a pit of some kind. Luckily, the pit is not particularly deep and you land in a heap less than 2 meters down. Lose 1 stamina point for your bruises. Climb out of the pit into the room and leave through the door heading westwards. Turn to 92. Wow, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. 92. And I have just lost 1 stamina point. Good grief. Okay. Okay, let's go back up then. Wait. Let's see. Yeah, let's go back to page 92. 1992. 1992. What did I do back in 1992? Yeah, I was just a kid back then. I don't remember. You arrive back at the junction in the passage. You look left to see the cave entrance in the dim distance, but walk straight on. Turn to 71. Okay. Okay, 71. Oops, just ran past it. There is a right-hand turn to the north in the passage. Cautiously, you approach a sentry post on the corner. And as you look in, you can see a strange, goblin-like creature in leather armor asleep at his post. You try to tiptoe past him. Test your luck. If you are lucky, he does not wake up and remains snoring loudly. Turn to 301. If you are unlucky, you step with a crunch on some loose ground and his eyes flick open. Turn to 248. So let's see. 3! Yes, we are lucky! Yeah, even if we do have a luck point of 7 here, we do get lucky. So, yeah. Yeah, so we turn to 301. Wow, we really are lucky. I hope our luck holds though, because I don't know how we'll continue. At 301. Oops, went too far. To your left, on the west face of the passage, there is a rough-cut wooden door. You listen at the door and can hear a rasping sound, which may be some sort of creature snoring. Do you want to open the door? If so, turn to 82. If you wish to press on northwards, turn to 208. Like I said, I'm feeling kind of brave. I think I'll knock it down. Okay, how do I get there? 84? Nope. 59? $56. Okay, let's go to page... Yeah, 82. The door opens to reveal a small, smelly room. In the center of the room is a rickety wooden table on which stands a lit candle. Underneath the table is a small wooden box. Asleep on a straw mattress in the far corner of the room is a short, stocky creature with an ugly, warty face. The same sort of creature that you found asleep at the sentry post. He must be the guard for the night watch. You may either return to the corridor and press on northwards, turn to 208, or creep into the room and try to take the box without waking the creature. If you want to try to steal the box, test your luck. If you are lucky, he does not wake up. Turn to 147. If you are unlucky, turn to 33. Well, I wanna test my luck. I'm feeling a little brave, like I said, so yeah, let's see what'll happen. 8. We are unlucky. So that means prepare for battle. If I can even fight all of them. The sleeping creature awakens, startled. He jumps up and rushes you unarmed. With your sword, you should be able to defeat him, but his sharp teeth look rather vicious. You may escape through the door. Turn to 320, or stand and fight the orc who is attacking you. Okay, let's have it. If you defeat the creature, you may take the box. Turn to 147. Okay, let's go, Mr. Orc. So, battle 1. So first I roll for him, then I roll for myself. So... 6. So he has a 6 plus 6. That's equal to 12. Then I roll for myself, which is 7 plus 7. That's a 14. So I win. So Orc takes 2 damage. Now let's try that again. One more with clarity. The orc makes his attack, and he rolls a 7. So it's 7 plus 6 equals 13 versus my own roll, which is 7 plus 4. 7 plus 4 is 11. Failure. I take 2 damage. So now I only have 13 points of stamina left. So again, let's do that again. Oh my god, 12 plus 6. That's equal to 18 versus 7 plus 5 equals 12. Failure. I take 2 damage. That brings my health points down to 10. Oh god, I'm dying already. Okay. Let's try that again. 6 plus 10. Oh my. I think I'm gonna die. 16 versus 7 plus 12. Wow. Got lucky. That's 19. Success! Orc takes 2 damage. I win! Hey. Now next, I'm supposed to take the box, right? Well, let's go to 147. Yeah, let's go to 147. Oh, I feel good about this. Oops, I went too far. Wait a minute, guys. Yeah, I had to sneeze. Sorry, I didn't want to sneeze into the mic. That would be rude. You leave the room and open the box and the passage. Inside, you find a single piece of gold and a small mouse, which must have been the creature's pet. Sorry, not pest, pet. You keep the coin and release the mouse, which scurries off down the passageway. Gain 2 luck points and turn to 208. Oh wow, that's good. So yeah, how? I have 9 luck points. Hooray for me. Okay, let's go to 208. Let's go to 208. Let's see what happens next. Further up the passage, along the west wall, you see another door. You listen at it but hear nothing. If you want to try opening the door, turn to 397. If you want to continue northwards, turn to 363. Like I said, I feel a little daring now, and since I have more luck points, I think I'm gonna give it a try. What's that? 397. Let's go, let's see what happens. Okay. 397, 387, not 3. Okay. 397. The door opens to reveal a small room with a stone floor and dirty walls. There is a stale smell in the air. In the center of the room is a makeshift wooden table, on which is standing a lit candle. Under the table is a small box. In the far corner of the room is a straw mattress. You may either open the box, turn to 240, or leave the room. I want to find out what's in the box. Yeah, kleptomanic hero. 240. Mm. $240. Let's see what'll happen to me at 240. 240. The box is light, but something rattles within. You open the lid and a small snake darts out to bite at your wrist. You must fight the snake. Oh my goodness, not another battle. Okay, let's go. Battle 2. So let's see. 4. Plus, how much does the creature have? 5. Equals 9. Versus my roll, which is a 7. Plus 6. That's a 13. So that means I get a 13. I win, and snake takes 2 damage. And since it only has 2 stamina points, snake is dead. I win. Okay, let's keep going. If you kill the snake, turn to 145. Okay, let's go to page 145. The box has fallen to the ground during your fight with the snake, and out of it has fallen a bronze-colored key with the number 99 carved into it. You may take this key with you. Note it on your equipment list and leave the room. Add 1 luck point and turn to 363. Okay. So, yeah. Key with 99. I also get an extra luck point. Yes! 10 luck points! Hehehe. Okay, that sounded terrible. Okay. 363. Okay. 170. Further up the passage on the west wall, you see another similar door. You listen at the door and grimace to hear the worst singing you have ever heard in your life. Do you want to go into the room to investigate this hideous din? Turn to 370, or walk up on the passageway. Turn to 42. I want to find out who's singing. Yeah, I know I'm probably going to get myself killed here, but, you know, curiosity. Curiosity kills the cat, or curiosity kills the adventurer. Okay, here we go. 370. The door opens to reveal a small room. The room is dirty and unkempt. A straw mattress lies in one corner. In the center of the room is a wooden table upon which a candle burns, lighting the room with its flickering flame. A small box rests under the table. Seated around the table are 2 small creatures with warty skin, dressed in leather armor. They are drinking some sort of grog, and, by the way they stagger to their feet on your arrival, you assume they are very drunk. You may either draw your sword and leap forward at them, turn to 116, or slam the door quickly and run up the passage. I want to fight. Come on, they're drunk. I'm probably gonna win. But Being Filipino, remember that saying, magbiro ka na sa lasing, wag lang sa bagong gising. Lasing naman sila, di ba? They're drunk. I can take them. Let's go. 116. Oops. Okay. There we go. The two drunken orcs you now face are obviously startled at your entrance, and as quickly as they are able, they fumble around for the weapons. You must attack each one in turn. Their drunkenness allows you to add 1 point to your dice roll when rolling to work out your attack strength during each attack round. Wow, yeah, I'm lucky. Okay, Battle 3. So the first orc, I'll take down the first orc, yeah. The first orc attacks 11, which is good, and it's bad for me. That's equal to 16 versus 7 plus. Let's see what I'll get. 3. Equals 10. Failure. I take 2 damage. I'm down to 8 hit stamina points. Okay, next round. They get a 7. 7 plus 5 equals 12. Wait a minute, I forgot to add that I had an extra score there, so plus 1. That means I at least had an 11. Good enough advantage, I guess. Versus 7. Plus 11. Plus 1. So that's what? 19? Success. First orc takes 2 damage. He's got 4 stamina, so if I succeed in the next hit, I might just be able to take him down. 5. So 5 plus 5 equals 10 versus 7 plus 4 plus 1 equals 12. So I succeed. I kill him. First orc takes 2 damage. Now it's time for the next guy. He's got about the same stats, just 5 stamina. Okay, let's go. Let's bring it on. Maybe next time I'll bring I'll play some music in the background or something. 8 plus 5, that's 13 versus 7. Oops. 7 plus 9. Plus 1, that's equal to 17. Success. Second orc takes 2 damage. Okay, next round. Just need to hit him 2 more times, most probably. 6 plus 5 equals 11 versus 7 plus 6 plus 1, that's 14. Success. Second orc takes 2 damage. Okay, 1 more hit. Pray this is the last hit he'll take. plus 5 equals 11 again. Versus 7 plus 11 plus 1. That's what? 19. Success. Second orc takes 2 damage. I win. Aha! So I win. If you win the battle, turn to 378. Okay. Let's go to 378. $378. You wipe your bloodied sword on the mattress. The green blood leaves a slimy stain on the straw. Stepping over the bodies towards the table, you flinch at the foul stench of the creatures. You pick up the box from under the table and examine it. It is a small wooden box with crude hinges. The name Farigo de Maggio is inscribed on the brass nameplate on its lid. If you wish to open the box, turn to 296. If you decide to leave it behind and leave the room, turn to 52. I want to see what's inside. Again, it could get me killed, but of course, yeah. I mean, it's the kind of game where you want to explore everything, don't you? Let's go. Let's see. Let's see what's inside the box. The box contains a small leather-bound book entitled The Making and Casting of Dragonfire. You open the pages and begin to read. Fortunately, it is written in your own language and so was probably not understood by the orcs. What? It's in Tagalog or something? Okay, that just came to my mind. Sorry. Otherwise, this treasure would certainly not be as loosely guarded as it was. The book is written in tiny handwriting by Farigo de Maggio. In it, he tells the story of his life's work, the creation of the Dragonfire spell, with which to fight evil dragons. You read how, in his last years, Farigo finally perfected his spell, but by then was too old to make use of it. So he completed his book, locked it in a chest, and hid it in the depths of Firetop Mountain, afraid that it might fall into the wrong hands. The last page reads, "And so, you who now hold this book, you have my life's work in your hands. The power of destruction is yours if you wish to use it. But do not waste it. Unless you use the spell for the purpose for which it was intended, you shall be consumed by evil itself and die by the fire from your own hands. Remember, only when the dragon breathes its fire at you should you raise your arms and say, Eril Erif, Eril Erif, Eril Erif de Maggio." You say these words slowly and softly. Suddenly, the pages seem to glow, and as this glow disappears, so do the words on the pages of the book. You repeat the spell to yourself to memorize it and leave the room. Turn to 42. Maybe I'll run into a dragon later on in the game. Well, we don't know. We do not know, but it's worth looking. Okay. You eventually arrive at the end of the passage at a three-way junction. You may turn either to the west, turn to 257, or to the east, 113. Decisions. I think I'll go east. Again, just trusting my gut here. And besides, like I said, I want to explore this place. Oops. Let's go. Let's see what we find. 113. You arrive at another junction in the passage. You may either go northwards, turn to 285, or continue eastwards, turn to 78. want to keep going. Let's keep going east, shall we? $50. Okay. The passage ends at a solid wooden door with metal hinges. Listening at the door, you hear strange mutterings and the clatter of what could be pots and pans. Whatever is in there, there are several of them. Do you want to go through the door, turn to 159, or turn back, turn to 237? I think I'm ready to fight. I'm ready for another fight. Yeah! Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens to us. Oops, went too far. 80? You open the... Okay, 159. You open the door into a large room which can only be the dining room of the same warty-faced creatures you now recognize. Sitting around a large table are 5 orcs, busily drinking and dribbling their bowls of rat gizzard soup. All are involved in a rowdy argument as to who will get to chew the rat bones left in the large soup cauldron, so they do not see you enter. Woo! You may be bold and prepared to attack them. Turn to 365, or you may not relish the prospect of taking on 5 of these creatures and try to escape. If you wish to leave the room, test your luck. If you are lucky, you get out without them noticing. Turn to 237. There is no penalty for escaping. If you are unlucky, they notice you. Prepare for battle and turn to 365. Okay, that's 5 orcs. I think I'm gonna bail out of this one. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to take all of them at the same time. 6. And since I have 10 luck points, I succeed. So I go to 237 now. Wait a minute, where was that? 237. You move swiftly down the passage and arrive back at the junction. Turn northwards this time. Turn to 285. Okay, let's keep going. 285, I meant. Sorry. Fat fingers. Okay, let's go. You see a well-used door on the right-hand, east side of the passageway. With your ear to the keyhole, you listen and hear a man screaming for help inside. Will you open the door, turn to 213, or walk on? I think I'm gonna see if I can help. Okay. What's that? 213? Okay, let's keep going. $213. Oops, I think I just got past it. 213. The door is locked. You may try to charge it down by rolling 2 dice. If the number rolled is equal to or less than your skill score, the door bursts open. Turn to 36. If the number is greater than your skill score, the door remains locked. You lose 1 stamina point for your bruised shoulder, and you must progress up the passage. Turn to 314. Okay, hope we make it, guys. I really do hope we make it. Just to see what's in. 4. Yep. That means we break through. 36. 25. Let's see, 36. The locked door bursts open and a nauseating stench hits your nostrils. Inside the room, the floor is covered with bones, rotting vegetation, and slime. A wild-haired old man, clothed in rags, rushes at you screaming. His beard is long and gray, and he is waving an old wooden chair leg. Is he simply insane as he appears? Or has this been some kind of trap? You may either shout at him to try to calm him down, turn to 263, or draw your sword and attack him, turn to 353. I'm gonna try to talk him down first. Maybe he is just some poor guy that's stuck here. I don't want to kill him if he's stuck. 263. Oh, God. Yeah, what happens? 263. Yep. You shout, "You are freed, old man," at the top of your voice. Instantly, his ranting ceases. He stops dead in his tracks and sinks to the floor, weeping loudly. As he gradually composes himself, he thanks you many times. You talk with him in the hope of discovering some secrets of the mountain, and he begins to tell his story. Many years ago, he was an adventurer like you. What, he took an arrow to the knee? Sorry, just had to put in a Skyrim reference there. He was an adventurer like you in search of the Warlock's treasure. He was captured by the orcs and thrown into his solitary cell as a sort of pet for the creatures. You ask whether he would like to accompany you in the mountain, but he simply wants to leave and see the world again. You ask him for advice, but he says he knows little. He advises you to pay respects to the boatman. He tells you that you must pull the right-hand lever on the wall ahead to open the iron gate at the end of the passage. He also learned that the keys to the boathouse are guarded by a man and his dog. You shake hands, leave the room, and go your separate ways. Add 1 luck. Ooh, I get more luck points. Lucky me. So yeah, he advises us to pay the boatman and to pull the right-hand lever on the wall ahead. So let's keep note of that, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know what's ahead of us. Wait. Need to go back. I forgot what number we were supposed to go to next. 314. Right. 314. Three 313, 314. Further up the passage, you see a door in the east wall. You listen hard but can hear no sound. Do you want to open the door to investigate? If so, turn to 223. If you want to walk further up the passage, turn to 300. Well, I'm kinda like Dora the Explorer. I want to see more. So, let's see where this leads. 223. 110. The door is firmly locked. You may try to force it open, turn to 53, or you may continue along the corridor, turn to 300. I want to force it open. I want to push it open. Let's force it open. Let's force the door open. You charge the door, hitting it squarely with your shoulder. Roll 2 dice. If the number rolled is equal to or less than your skill score, the door opens. Turn to 155. If the number exceeds your skill score, the door shudders but does not budge, and you wince in pain as you hit the door. Lose 1 stamina point and continue up the corridor. So let's see. Hope this works. 9. And if you can remember, I only have 7 skill points. So that means I lose more stamina. That's 7. I only have 7 stamina points left. So it doesn't budge. Yeah, let's go ahead then. Let's go to 300. Okay, let's see. 150. Page 300, paragraph 300. On the east wall of the passage, you see another door, this time made of solid metal. Listening at the door, you hear the sound of tortured screams coming from within. If you wish to try opening the door, turn to 102. If you decide to ignore this room and continue up the corridor, turn to 303. Okay, I think that this would be a good place to stop, at least for now. We can go back to playing this game. But anyway, this is just part 1 of this series. So I hope you've enjoyed it so far, and if you do, please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel and hit that bell for notifications so you'll get more videos like this. So I guess that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time.